let's dive deeper into what telepathy might be, okay? Because we're all, expecting he thinks this. But in reality, I mean, it's probably more along the lines of sensing emotion, sensing negative or positive instead of sensing specific things. And if think about it, like if you can feel the emotion and read the micro expressions, you can probably put the words of what that thought that's in their mind together, if that makes sense. I mean, because we're all trying to convince ourselves that telepathy is this thing where I can detect specific data or read a specific thought. And I mean, advanced telepathy may be at that level, but from a beginner perspective and trying to understand it, like you're going from English to Chinese, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't understand the language because it's undeveloped. Like as a child, we are born and we don't speak English or whatever native language you were born in that general vicinity. We don't wake up just knowing, but we do wake up feeling. If that makes sense. And I mean, there are invisible fields. We only see like, I think it's 2% of what the natural universe is. There's a good video by Neil deGrasse about the electromagnetic spectrum or light itself. Visible light is this specific spectrum, and it's only like this big, and the electromagnetic spectrum is like this big. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we only see with our eyes, and the invisible is still in existence. And it's about frequencies, electromagnetic frequencies, light frequencies, sound frequencies. And light, sound, and electromagnetic frequencies are all the same thing. So what if, instead of searching for a specific word in someone's mind, you sense what that person is feeling instead? Because, I mean, it's easier, I think, to sense emotion than it would be to sense, I know that you want cheese on that, type situation. Because, like, if we don't know what we're looking for in that specific realm, and we're expecting it to be this fantastical impossibility, then we'll probably never find it. But if we shrink it down and be like, well, maybe if I try to sense what they're feeling and not exactly what they're thinking, that is the first stage of telepathy. It's just a thought. It's just a simpler possibility, if you will, because we search for, because like with magic, it's more about wordplay, it's more about manipulation, it's more about getting in that person's head and convincing them of something on one plane, because there are the other planes of getting in your own head, and we see it as the multi-dimensional effect, and in this dimension, this specific reality is this, but if I get in my own mind and convince myself that what is possible, I'm stepping through a doorway into a different reality, a different dimension, if you will. So if we see it as that, rather than I'm gonna have $1 million because I thought about it, and see that the power of positivity, the power of faith, the power of God, if you will. I mean, because that's essentially, if there is a God, it's probably not a man. The God that would be a man, that's probably the devil. Just throwing that out there. And if there is a detectable something that is a godhead or a spiritual, and that spirit would be an electromagnetic frequency of light. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jesus quoted it as God is the spirit. God is, and Tesla, the ether, the cut off on me. So I don't even remember where I was. But telepathy more as a feeling. And I think as a beginner, when you're trying to understand the possibilities, there's a better chance of you feeling someone's emotion than there is of you actually reading their specific mind. Because if we take in consideration that we don't speak the language that probably exists in that frame, because it's not like English or French or any type of language that we are aware of. It's more of a, I feel what they're feeling and not what they're saying, if that makes sense. And I think we'll probably get further by trying to feel someone's emotions or their whatever, I guess. I mean, I'm not even sure how to enunciate or create the proper language to describe what we're searching for here. But I know that it's less about a word or a color or a shape and more about feeling the person's emotion than it would be about knowing exactly what's on their mind. And if you can sense their emotion and read their micro expressions, body language, things like this, then you'll probably be better at knowing exactly what specific thoughts going through their mind. So, I mean, I don't know. We learn as we go. And I mean, let's learn together, really. I mean, if you have any advancements or thoughts, drop that shit in the comments. I'd like to hear it. Thank you very much for that. So, I mean, what do you got to lose? Because, I mean, you know, you've had that moment where you're like, I can feel your anger, I can feel your hate, or you sense someone's love for you. And I mean, it's a deeper thought than trying to read someone's specific wordage in their mind. It's probably simpler to try and feel their emotion and then read their body language to try and interpret what words are moving and what gears are turning in that person's mind. Just a thought, guys. I'm going to jump off here. Thanks for listening. Love you guys. Stay tuned. We're going to get more advanced in this. Do a bigger, deeper search. Maybe might do some notebook LM stuff on it. Do an explainer or a deep dive, something. And then I'll branch off and advance past that. All right, guys. Thanks.